Hello and welcome to another Let's Command Savage 2. This is a second film of humans on the Losthills map. Freshly shuffled, the SF is humans 92 and beasts 88. Now, I'm showcasing this because of a certain opening move I want to demonstrate. So, as soon as we start, I get the base mine building and I order my entire team to run towards the southwest. I'm planning on building the southwest garrison first, but then I'm going to get my entire team to rush the enemy lair straight away. I'm expecting the enemy commander to take northeast, and in the commander seat I do a reveal and find out that most of his team has gone to the north and northeast and a few into the mid, so that should mean that there'll be very few defenders in their lair when we arrive. I pre-ordered several builders, as it were, so the southwest garrison goes up very quickly. Anyone who isn't a builder I ordered to head straight towards the enemy main, and then the builders can catch them up. As can be seen as we head into the enemy main base, there are no enemies in sight. I tell my team to take out the base mine first before moving on to the lair. As the enemy team haven't yet got an extra mine, there's no upkeep, which means the lair starts taking heavy damage. A defender does spawn to help the lair, but with this number of attackers he is quickly dispatched, and then our builders arrive to start destroying the lair too. As the lair takes a heavy beating, defenders start spawning. I order everyone who dies to spawn at the main base and head into the northeast corner where I expect the enemy expansion will be. I'm counting on most of the enemy team to probably spawn as conjurers to repair their lair. That amount of damage is also a hefty amount of cash to spend on repairing. Meanwhile, I get South Garrison going up using a journeyman. Now, the enemy have built a sub-layer north and are looking to expand northeast. Because I've told a lot of my team to head to the northeast as soon as they can, a foolish build start means one builder takes it down. This is closely followed by the arrival of the majority of the team. I have enough money to build another garrison, so I start building in the northeast when it's secure. I also see that we have incoming on our southwest, so I will recall the nearest officer. That officer can then spawn in the southwest to defend it.
Enemies in our base!
It's always best to check where the player is before a recall, because recalling in the middle of a fight is quite tricky.
Garrison construction complete.
From our northeast expansion, I order the majority of my team to destroy the enemy north sub-layer. With most of the enemy team in the middle and the southwest, it is destroyed quickly. With this amount of losses of sub-layers and money spent repairing their main, the enemy is in dire need of gold.
Garrison under construction.
With a space now open at north, I push the majority of my team into the middle. First I start building the north garrison.
Enemy spotted.
This is shortly followed by building the south garrison as well.
Under construction.
Once those two middle garrisons go up, full map control will be ours, as well as a hefty income. Using this hefty income, I start pushing the technology. I start with a monastery. I send a journeyman to the west and get an officer to babysit him while he builds a backdoor garrison. That officer and his squad can fend off any attacks coming in on the back door.
Enemy. Attack this unit.
Using our hefty income from all the mines, I get a siege workshop building. Now that the siege workshop is building, I go into the team admin panel and donate gold to anyone who can't afford siege. This means looking down, and if anyone's got less than 750, giving them 500 or so to make sure they can spawn siege when it comes up. As soon as the siege workshop is ready, I get a stream of siege units spawning from the west back door. At this point, the game is won. Siege units continually stream into the enemy base, and with the hefty income from all the mines, I continually donate so people can have as many siege units as they want to finish off the enemy lair. I think you know what the result will be. And I think we'll leave it at that. I think you know what destruction will happen next. See you next time.